Well, one thing you can expect is fire, pun intended. You can see it right now.
Going to fight right out of it is An.D, lifting up the Meteor Kid right on his feet though. DDT!
And is now back in the singles division once again with a turn for the better. He seems to be behind the fans. He seems to be on a good path, but he has yet to return with a victory.
The following singles match is scheduled for one fall. Coming versus three. This man is more iconic to Vietnam than Suda. He is the national treasure.
Looking live at a jam-packed VIP studio. It is time for VPW Spring Bash 2026. My name is Walker Stewart. I'm going to be joined soon enough in the broadcast booth here tonight by the man in the ring right now, the expat Xavier Patricks. And wrestling fans, we are kicking off VPW Spring Bash in a major way. The national treasure, An.D, makes his way down to ringside, a pillar of Vietnam Pro Wrestling since the very beginning days of the Saigon Pro Wrestling Club. An.D is here tonight to answer a challenge from a newcomer, the singles debut of a VPW rookie. The Meteor Kid is in the building. I cannot wait to see the national treasure take on the Meteor Kid. We got a jam-packed night of action here for you here in Ho Chi Minh City.
And his opponent. Next to the ring, he is a fast
We can talk all we want about the fastest rising rookie in Vietnam Pro Wrestling, the Meteor Kid. But for this man right here, it is all about the crash and the flame is soon to be felt on the national treasure, An.D, as Meteor Kid makes his way down to ringside. Made his debut back at the Rumble in 2025. Had 2 eliminations in that Rumble before returning for the Vietnamania event at the end of the year, competing in the Tag Team Rumble. So never before have we seen Meteor Kid in singles action. And I'll tell you right now, the biggest opportunity that this young man will have to date in his career will be taking on An.D here tonight. We are going to be feeling the fire from the flame here for the Meteor Kid as I'm being joined once again by Xavier Patricks. And Xavier, I mean, what a night of action we are going to have here at VAIB Studio.
Walker, it's an honor to be sitting with you again. The best of the best is Walker Stewart, and I am honored, my friend. This is going to be an amazing matchup. We got a little bit of the new school with Meteor Kid taking on VPW veteran, the national treasure, An.D. And you can feel the crowd here, Walker, at VAIB Studio. They're ready to go, so buckle up your seatbelt because it's going to be a bumpy ride, baby.
I mean, X-Pac, you talked about the best of the best earlier on, and when you're talking about the best of the best, you can't not mention the national treasure, An.D.
You have to mention his name. I mean, alongside people like Rocky Nguyen, Sid Nguyen, An.D was a founding member of this company, an OG, if you will, a man who is known for his kicks, a man who is known for his hard-hitting style. And look at this, he takes off his robe, and I gotta tell you something, this man looks in good shape. I have never seen him wrestle shirtless. He's doing that here tonight, showing off that new body, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, I mean, both of these men really looking to test themselves here, X-Pac. But let's not forget who the man was who issued this challenge. And I think it's really impressive to know that a kid like the Meteor Kid, never competing in singles action before, really calling out one of the biggest dogs in the yard here.
It takes a lot of courage to do that, Walker. As you said, Meteor Kid approached An.D at the VPW Academy. He said he wanted to face him here tonight at Spring Bash, and An.D was nice enough to accept that challenge. But the question is, can Meteor Kid live up to his own expectations? It's one thing to have high hopes in your mind. It's another to execute it in the ring against a veteran like An.D.
X-Pac, as we get into the early exchanges here tonight. Side headlock down currently from An.D. I gotta ask you, I mean, for anyone who has never seen Meteor Kid compete inside the ring before, this is his first singles matchup. What are we gonna expect?
Well, one thing you can expect is fire, pun intended. You can see it right now. This man is fired up and ready to go. He is a fast-rising rookie here in VPW, and his dream was to become a professional wrestler here in Vietnam Pro Wrestling. But this match might be over. Oh. Needless to say.
Just a one count there for An.D. And just as you said, X-Pac, I mean, they're going to see a lot of fire, a lot of fury out of the Meteor Kid. But there's one thing that An.D is going to have. It is that experience advantage. This man's been wrestling for around about, what, 7-8 years now as the national treasure. Has really defined what it means to be a pro wrestler here in Vietnam.
That's exactly right. An.D was also the leader of Vortex Rebellion at one point, only to get injured and have to leave the group. He came back looking for revenge and is now back in the singles division once again with a turn for the better. He seems to be behind the fans. He seems to be on a good path, but he has yet to return with a victory. So Walker, tonight we'll see if he can get a victory over Meteor Kid.
Well, we're going to see if An.D can find victory here tonight, but I'll tell you right now, putting up a hell of a fight already is Meteor Kid. And right now, An.D going to look to put in a little bit more offense. Strike right to the skull of the Meteor Kid. You're going to be looking for a variety of strikes to come out of the corner of An.D. A very hard-kicking, hard-hitting, you can almost say a karate-based style for An.D.
Perfectly put. With Meteor Kid, one of the things that I'm so proud to have witnessed with him is that this man entered VPW as a trainee. He worked his way up to becoming a referee, and he lost Walker 88 pounds. He went up from 230 pounds down to 145 where he is today. He has leaned himself out and taken his career seriously, and tonight, the question remains, will he be able to get a win in the singles division and start his ascent to the main event spot that he hopes to one day be in?
I mean, Xavier, I got to tell you right now, I've seen it happen to a lot of athletes that drop a lot of weight like that. They got to figure out how to move in their new body, so to speak, inside that ring. And Meteor Kid certainly has his work cut out here, as down for the cover. And no, not even the count. Going to fight right out of it is An.D, lifting up the Meteor Kid right on his feet, though. DDT for the Meteor Kid.
This is the future face of Vietnam Pro Wrestling. What a counter by Meteor Kid, and he's looking to capitalize on it right now.
Yeah, future face potentially so, X-Pac, but right now Meteor Kid's got to prove it against a veteran of the scene the way he's doing right now on An.D. Look at that huge rolling elbow shot. And watch it stumble for a minute. It's that rookie inexperience right there. Managed to recover though. DDT!
This is amazing to see, Walker. The crowd is rallying behind this rookie, and it shows the support these VPW fans have for future stars. Here we go!
This Meteor is crashing here tonight, X-Pac. Here's the cover. 2.
You could see Walker with that knee strike. Meteor Kid's one of his biggest influences, the wrestler Sema. And that was a very much a Sema-inspired maneuver that he did to An.D in the corner. Great to see that he's utilizing some of the skill sets of the people that he worships in the wrestling world.
Watch it. Speaking of those maneuvers there, X-Pac, one of the Flamemaker right there. Very similar to Kazuchika Okada's Rainmaker.
Oh!
But instead, An.D flattens down the Meteor Kid, and it's 2.
An.D An.D with the Uranagi, I believe what's called. Walker, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm telling you right now, that came with a lot of force.
Yeah, you're not wrong, and you're absolutely right about both of those comments there. An.D looking to take this one out of the corner. Could be looking for treasure impact. No, Flamemaker denied. Got the elbow anyway. That could have been a knockout shot to any lesser man.
That punch looked harder than Anthony Joshua to Jake Paul. I think he KO'd the National Treasure.
Watch it now out of the corner. No! Super kick lands it. Out of nowhere, An.D. No, wait a minute. Shoulders down. Meteor Kid nearly stole one. Shoulders down again here, X-Pat. This could be it. 2. Magistrada cover for the Meteor. Everyone wants to see it. He's got it. Meteor Kid has pinned An.D tonight.
That came out of nowhere, Walker. Meteor Kid gets his first singles victory. Holy moly! Congratulations to Meteor Kid. An.D looks in shock, and Meteor Kid could not be more than happy, and I'm happy for the man. Unbelievable.
Meteor Kid victorious here in our opening match of the evening. Wrestling fans, we have a lot still to come your way. Soon to come here at Spring Bash 2026, the VPW Tag Team Championship will be on the line as the Rocky Horror Show will take on the Unstoppable Force Aries and the Saigon Mamba, the Draco. And meanwhile, X-Pat, take a look at this. I think An.D is able to recognize when he's got, and that's what you love to see.
You love to see a passing of the torch, even for An.D. He's a man who's been around long enough that he knows he can bounce back, but to show that level of respect, especially with An.D's story past, with being a little bit of what we like to call a villain, he shows some respect there, and I appreciate that of the National Treasure.